Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Coffee with Craig show. We'll be talking about commercial real estate in Central and Eastern Europe. So good Friday morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Coffee with Craig show. We are weekend ready. It is the last show of the week. This week we've had our partner for the Coffee with Craig daily news, which is Tetris, and very interesting interviews with Anya Rebetska. We've got two interviews really talking, one last week, late last week, and one we posted this week about, the newer one is a little bit about the reception areas and interactive reception areas of the future. So, interesting stuff, and really we learned a lot. As you know, last week we launched our really CEE Retail Awards, which is going to take place January 27th. At the Warsaw InterContinental Hotel once again. So if you have any projects or you have any shopping centers or retail space that for opportunities for retailers, let us know. We'd definitely like to get you involved in the event. We've got over 100 retailers coming, quite a few new jury members as well that just signed up yesterday. So really good response from it. Just a couple of them I'll name off here that just came in yesterday. We have from CBRE Investment Management, which was global investment before. Agnieszka Ludowska. So thank you for joining us today. Also from H&M Expansion Director Katarzyna Majak. So great to have her on board. Of course, Abscess Group, Benoit Charles, who's back. Great to have him back with us as well. Thank you, Charles, for joining us. From ANA, which is big. They have all kinds of stuff. We have Adrian Meisterek, which is they're doing the jewelry shops, but also have a very good shopping mall out in Łódź. Enhud, Agnieszka Gutowska, who's was on our jury before with Citrus, and before that Emotion, so great to have them. Also, New Work Offices, Hubert Apt, who's doing a lot of these share or offices and serviced offices for actually quite a lot of the retailers now, so good to have them. Also another retailer, Hebe, Expansion Director Thomas Sudwolf, so great to have him back, and Hebe's doing all kinds of business these days. Also, our retail guide for MAPIC coming out at the end of the month. So as we're once again the international media partner for MAPIC, and we have extensive distribution of our magazines all over. So let us know if you've got, again, any projects or anything that some opportunities for retailers. We definitely like to get them in. I think MAPIC's got probably over 1,000 retailers now are coming, so a lot of international guys. Next Tuesday next week, we'll be transmitting from Austin, Texas, where we're also international media partner for Texas CEE Tech Forum, and we're meeting over 100 companies. U.S. companies that have already confirmed coming, and they're looking to open offices in Poland, Central Eastern Europe. So it'd be good to meet them, and probably big positive impact on the office market next year here. So let's just so a lot of exciting things going on in commercial real estate. We definitely we'll jump right in with Winston Norman in the news. Winston, welcome.
Good morning.
To this one. We'll take a little 20-second break, and we'll be right back with Winston Norman and the highlights on EuropaProperty.com. So welcome back, and Winston, let's just jump right into the news.
Yeah, thanks, Craig. We'll start today with a report from Knight Frank, where they say that cross-border real estate investment will reach record levels in 2022, well, they're predicting. Mm-hmm. And it's according to their new research, and it's the 2021 Active Capital Report, which uses data and proprietary modelling to predict global real estate trends for the year ahead. So in this for 2022, they're predicting resurgence, let's say, of real estate sectors. And investment flows into real estate will hit record pre-pandemic levels in key sectors, including offices, logistics and residential, which is signalling a marked return of investor confidence. And some of the key findings in the report include that the office sector, they say, is set for a bumper year, accounting for more than half of cross-border investment volumes in 2022.
Wow.
Underpinned by demand from income-focused investors. Continued growth in residential industrial investment, with logistics to be the choice of sector. And London, Shanghai, New York, Paris and Washington DC are the world's greenest cities for real estate.
Greenest, wow, okay.
And Neil Brooks, who's the head of global capital markets at Knight Frank, he says the results from this year's report are a welcome sign of the continuing recovery in the global capital markets and a resurgence of global cross-border investment into real estate. Indeed, as the world moves into the next phase of living with the pandemic, we could see a roaring 20s effect for real estate in 2022. Thanks to the latest machine learning modelling, this year we have a much deeper dive on the local trends emerging on where and what sectors capital will be invested in the year ahead.
Wow, sounds like 2022 is going to be a good year for investments.
It does sound like it's going to be a good
year.
one, yeah. And Galamco has obviously opened their, or announced that their apartments are ready. This is Vauxhall 1315 in Warsaw.
35, I think, yeah.
13 and 15.
Oh, 13, 15, wow. Okay.
Yeah, and we were there.
We were there,
and
yeah.
we checked it out, and it's located on the Royal Route in Warsaw, and it's quite a spectacular revitalisation project. The two 19th century buildings they remained intact after World War II, and Galamco an investor, have completely renovated them, and now they're ready to. They've been returned to their former glory.
Wow.
And as we saw, they're taken. They've got some. I think they've sold. I think 80%.
80%. Yeah, that's what they said.
So there were 55 of them in total, and 80% have been sold. So. And according to Jerome Vandertulen, he's the managing director of Galamco in Poland, he said, when renovating the townhouses, we spared no expense in taking care of even the smallest details. The interiors of the apartments presented today have been designed with respect for the history of the place and at the same time with the needs of their current users in mind.
Well, they looked great when we saw them.
Yeah,
they
fantastic.
Showed us a great model.
And moving to the logistics industry, and there's been a refinancing loan prepared by Deutsche Pfandbriefbank and AL Bank, and they've loaned 170 million, or they've given a refinancing of 170 million to a logistics portfolio located in the UK for EQ2 Exeter.
Oh, okay.
Who recently have been coming to Poland, and the UK market is very, very strong.
Right.
And according to Bill Redmond, General Manager of ARL Bank London, he says the logistics sector performed with remarkable strength during an economically challenging period. We don't expect that to be a short investment time trend boosted by the pandemic. We rather see a demand-driven structural change that provides positive long-term prospects for the market segment. So I think, like he's saying, it's this uptick in logistics is not short-term because of the pandemic. It's like
it's here to stay. Yeah.
It's here to stay. Yeah, it's a new trend moving forwards. And finally for today, we'll go to Romania with some leasing news.
Oh, great.
And PPF Real Estate, who's a leading developer investor with property assets exceeding 2.4 billion globally, have announced two new tenants in their downtown Crystal Tower project in Bucharest. It's the only one with a helicopter pad.
Oh, right.
Well, maybe you've been there.
Good to yeah, I have been, yeah.
Multinational IT giant EPAM Systems has leased 1,100 square meters, and it's going to be their Romanian headquarters. And global advertising and media buying agency Havas has leased 600 square meters in the same building, and it's going to be their new Romanian office.
Wow, great. Well, that's fantastic and interesting news on the Romanian stuff. And good, there's that helipad there. Yeah. Anyway, enjoy. Thank you for joining us here on the Coffee with Craig show. We have over 8,000 views a week on the daily news and over 13,000 views on the executive interviews that we're doing. So if you feel like, if you'd like to join us as one of our one week partners, please let us know. We'll be happy to have you. We've got a few weeks. We're looking more next year, but we've got a couple weeks left this year that I'd say it was a good opportunity to do something. And enjoy the rest of the day, and we will see you on Monday. Click here to subscribe to the Coffee with Craig show, and don't forget to share it with your friends.